Sandbag. There we go, guys. How is everyone doing? Back again, guys. 12:30 show, transfer roundup show, as we know, as it is in the title. Sadio Mané looks like he's had a verbal agreement now with Bayern Munich. Jude Bellingham looks like it's going to happen next summer, and obviously, I can see already some people in the comments. I haven't been on Twitter. I just had a little lay down. As you know, I did my 8:30. I was on a live at 8:30 this morning to do the fixture list. I just had a little rest up, sit between them videos, and I've not looked at Twitter till this second. And I can see the outrage online makes it. The outrage online. We're going to have to get to it, ain't we? We're going to have to get to it. How is everyone doing? I hope everyone's doing good. Don't forget, guys, there's already 21 of you in the house already. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button. Don't forget to hit the like button. We're on the way to 2,000 subs. I want to try and get around 2,000 subscribers before Liverpool play Fulham in their first game of the season, which is on the 6th of August. At this moment in time, we're on 1,700 subscribers, guys. Big up to everyone. Not far to go to hit the 2K dream. That is my goal by the 6th of August. Don't forget to hit the like on the video as well, guys. Much appreciated. And yeah, as I said, I did my 8:30 stream this morning, looking at the football, the new Premier League fixtures, getting all excited about that. Then I shut off, went and laid down, haven't looked at social media. Come and look at social media now. And the outrage on social media. Wow. We're going to get to it. Guys. Obviously, when Paul Joyce talks, everyone gets scared. And Paul Joyce has said Liverpool do not want to sign stopgaps. They want to wait until the right player is available. No stopgaps. Wait till the right player is available, is what Paul Joyce is saying. Now, you know, I've done a few videos on this talking about the midfield of Liverpool needing additions. I believe we do need additions. For me, that means Oxlade-Chamberlain can't be sold this summer. No midfielder can be sold this summer. It's just not possible. We cannot sell a single midfielder this summer. So the Ox ain't going nowhere, that's for sure. Because if you're selling midfielders, you're weakening the depth of the squad. No matter what people think of these players, we can't let people go and weaken our side. So I wouldn't let Ox go. Simple as that. Ox needs to stay now. If we're not getting any midfielders in. Now, it does say Liverpool don't want a stopgap. They want to wait until the right player is available. That could mean so many different things. That doesn't mean we're not buying a midfielder this season. It also can mean at the same time, you know, if he comes available this summer, they will go and get him. Also, Paul Joyce has said Liverpool agreed a deal with Aberdeen for Calvin Ramsey, which is set to be their last incoming transfer of the window, prepared to wait until 2023 for midfield reinforcements. It's mad. I've seen some replies underneath this, and I have replied to someone about it because this does my head in a little bit. Someone says one big attacker in, one big attacker out, a backup right back, main weaknesses in 11 not addressed. When you compete with a team, yeah, I agree with all that, but this one attacker out, one attacker in thing has got to stop. Everyone keeps forgetting we bought Diaz. I think everyone thinks. This is where I think everyone gets it wrong. Diaz was Mané's replacement, not Darwin Núñez. Everyone keeps saying Darwin Núñez is Sadio Mané's replacement. He isn't. Sadio Mané's replacement was Luis Diaz. He plays on the left-hand side. He was Mané's replacement. Then we went and got another attacker in this summer. So Luis Diaz was always Sadio Mané's replacement. Then we got another attacker in Diaz. So one attacker left, two came in. We just keep forgetting about Luis Diaz because he came in January, guys. He was Mané's replacement. The club knew Sadio Mané was leaving Liverpool at winter time. They already knew Sadio Mané was going to leave Liverpool Football Club, so they always were interested in getting Luis Diaz in the summer, and they always wanted Darwin Núñez. That was a Jurgen Klopp transfer. Jurgen Klopp was the one who wanted Darwin Núñez, and the club wanted Luis Diaz. And he was the Mane. So we've got two attackers in, and Mane got. I think this whole thing of like our team is weaker is nonsense. I mean, it's just nonsense. You got two attackers in and one's left. How's it weaker? I just don't. I don't get that. I don't get that. I don't get that. I really don't. And everyone is saying Divock Origi as well. Divock Origi never played. Divock Origi never played. So Origi didn't play. Like Origi never played. He played games here and there, but he never played games in the Premier League. He wasn't a Premier League starter. He was on the bench a bit, but he played like a handful of games. He didn't play. I'm on about main players. One out, two in. Simple as that. I don't get why everyone's so obsessed at forgetting about Luis Diaz came in. It's a weird one. It's really strange how people always forget Luis Diaz came in. Yeah. I don't understand, like people are saying it's over, we're finished. I don't get it. I really... I don't get it. I really don't get it. I don't get the down and beat attitude between Liverpool. I really don't get it. I don't understand it. I'm seeing now on Twitter, I'm looking at last incoming transfer. Haha, we're finished. Why are we finished? Why are we finished? What does everyone think that if we went and tried to buy Jude Bellingham this summer and that was our only midfield reinforcement, that it would be any different? Because it wouldn't be. Jude Bellingham's a teenager. So if we went and bought Jude Bellingham this season in midfield, would it make any difference to the team next season? Probably not. Probably not, because he's a teenager. Very good player, but he's a teenager at the same time. And then you're asking him to come into the Premier League that he's never played in and just like sort of kick the ground running and all of a sudden make our midfield the greatest midfield in the world that we can compete with City again. We were competing City last season. I don't think Bellingham makes that much of a difference. I really don't. That's what I'm trying to say. I'm not sticking up for the club or anything like that, or FSG or anything like that. Far from it. What I'm trying to say is, I don't think going and buy Bellingham now makes any difference to Liverpool Football Club right now either. I just don't think it makes any difference right now. It wouldn't. He's a teenage boy. He's not like a 27-year-old prime midfielder that's going to take us to the next level. That's not what's going to happen right now. So for me, it don't make much difference. It just don't make much difference right now. It really don't. But that don't mean we don't need people in. At the same time, it still don't mean we don't need people in. But I get so annoyed by the fact that people don't see that Diaz and Núñez have come into this club as attacking options. One in January, one in the summer. And we just totally forget that Diaz came in. It does my nutting, I've got to tell you. Everyone's like, oh, because Diaz came in January, he's a permanent fixture now, like we've had him for 2 years. No, he only came in January. This season will be his first full season at Liverpool Football Club. So in August, he'll play his first full season at Liverpool Football Club. He's a new signing. Diaz is a new signing. Núñez is a new signing. It's two new attackers into the team. Great business as well, getting both of them. You know, great business getting both of them into the team as well. Yeah, Mane's leaving. Mane wanted to try something new. Big up to Mane. But let's just stop with the down and gloom and all this. I'll tell you what, if Liverpool win this Premier League next season, I want everybody to apologise. I really do. Because I'm sick of saying, like, oh, we're finished. The season's over before it began. What is everyone on about? Did everyone have this same opinion last season? Did everyone have this same opinion last season when we only bought Canate? And everyone's like, oh, season's over before it began. All this malarkey. And then we almost win a quadruple. So People have just got to be positive, man. People got to be positive. The fact is, if we aren't buying a midfield alone, I do think that's a mistake, by the way. I do think we need reinforcements in that midfield area. I'm not just, I do think it's a mistake. You don't buy it. You need midfielders. We do need midfielders in that, but we can't sell any. If that's the case, we can't sell any midfielders or let any midfielders go. So everyone thinking, I was thinking Ox is going to go this summer. He obviously is not. We can't weaken the team. So Ox is going to stay. There's no way we're selling any midfield players this summer. We just can't be. We just can't be. Right, let's get to your comments because I've gone on far too long. Kevin in the house, well, it looks like we ain't getting a midfielder. Big up Elias, you're doing well. Big up Jamie, you're doing well. Storm Thomas says hi from Mongolia. Enjoying your content. Keep it up. Walk on. Big up Storm Thomas. How you doing, my friend? Ryan says Jamie earlier stream was great. Big up. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. Revente in the house. Calvin Ramsey deal agreed. Yeah, it'll be coming soon. He'll have his medical this weekend apparently. Time for friend. So 7:33 here in Kuching Sawak, Malaysia, Jamie. Did I say that right, Josh? Kuching Sawak, Malaysia, Jamie. Big up to you, my friend. Big up to you. Prepared to wait for a CM. Surely Bellingham is done. That's the only thing I can think about. If they're waiting for the right time, to buy a midfielder in, it surely has to be Bellingham. We always play the newly promoted teams. We certainly do. Dredd says Calvin Ramsey been accepted 6 million up front, 2.5 million add-ons, allegedly last signed in the summer. So are they waiting for Jude next year? This is all I can think of. If they are, it's a risk. It's a risk. As I keep saying, I don't think if you get Jude in this year, it does anything different. But we still need players in that area. I want 2 midfielders. This is what I keep saying. Liverpool Football Club, in my opinion, need 2 midfielders. So I don't see the problem in getting a midfielder now that you think you rate and getting Bellingham next summer. I'll be happy with that. I'll be like, right, I can handle that because I can see the plan. I can see the plan. Bellingham's a lot of money. It's 80 to 90 million. It's a lot of money, so I can understand it. But get a midfielder in now because we have got money. Get a midfielder in now, 40 million midfielder, like a defensive midfielder, like a Sangara or someone like that. Get them in now. Get him in the team. It's more legs in midfield. It's another player in that area. And then next summer, if Jude's the plan, get him next summer. Because even if we get Jude next summer, guys, for me, we still need a midfielder. We're another year down the road. So we still need another midfielder. So how long is all these players going to leave? So if we're not buying no midfielders this summer, everyone's staying. So that means next summer you're going to lose Ox, Milner. That's 2 midfielders gone. So they need replacing. Can't do that just for Jude Bellingham. So you're going to need another player. We need 2 midfielders anyway. So get one in now as your midfielder. It's not a stopgap midfielder. We need 2 midfielders. Get a midfielder in now and get Jude Bellingham down the road. I'd be happy with that. I think you guys would probably be a bit like, okay, fair enough. Jude's a lot of money. Get one in now. That £40 million midfielder like a Sangara or someone like that. And then we can see down the road with Bellingham next summer. Then you've got 2 new midfielders going next season. Freshen legs. Fair enough. But not to get any this season, for me, is a mistake. We're not signing a midfielder. I don't mind waiting for Bellingham if that's what our plan is next year. Yeah, but we still need one there, in my opinion. That's positive news, to be honest. I don't want a stopgap until June. Yeah, I am with the stopgap things. There is no point buying a player just to buy a player. I agree with that. That's what Man United do. They just buy a player for buying a player's sake. He doesn't fit the system. He doesn't work. I don't want Liverpool to do that. There is no point just going, right, we need a midfielder. That's just, here, dude. We'll have him until we get Bellingham next year. You can't do that. But you can't tell me, though, there's midfielders out there that wouldn't work for Liverpool Football Club right now that Liverpool could get. You can't tell me there ain't. You can't tell me a Mateus Nunes right now wouldn't be able to play in this Liverpool team and be exceptional. And he's like 40 million or 30 odd million or something like that. You can't tell me that wouldn't work. So Liverpool they can't be doing, like, we can't all blame the owners either, guys. You have to start looking at Jurgen Klopp. Jurgen Klopp signed a brand new contract, and in that contract, he's got more transfer control. That's why the Nunez thing was really a Jurgen Klopp a buy. You know, it's even been reported Jurgen Klopp was the one really pushing for Nunez, and he got him. You've got to put Klopp up there, guys. If Klopp feels like he's got enough in midfield, Klopp's the one who signed James Milner to a new contract. We all heard Jurgen Klopp last season. James Milner must sign a 1-year extension. He wanted it. He's got it. So we can't all just blame FSG and the owners all the time. You do have to look at the boss. And the thing with Klopp, he might like the midfield we got and thinks they got 1 more year in them. Might have 1 more year in them, but it's so risky. It's so risky, in my opinion. Put the extra money to sign Jude. Mr. Sinclair, Jamie, how are you? Hope you're good. Our model is rigid, predictable. Knew it when they extended Millie's contract and then his extension. Money goes to replacing the forward. Mané not upset. Yeah, I mean, I'm not absolutely angry or upset with all these deals. I know a lot of people are. I mean, I'm looking at Twitter now, and you know, people shouldn't write things, in my opinion. Like, the season's over. I've just got excited. People saying I got excited seeing the fixture list. Now I don't care. It's pathetic. It really is pathetic. If you can't support Liverpool, like when we're not apparently buying the players you think we need, then don't support us, in my opinion. So Paul Joyce has just tweeted out as well. Alex Oxlade-Chamberlain will be allowed to leave Liverpool this summer, while Monaco and Lyon are trying to get Taki Minamino. See, this don't make sense. To me, this don't make sense. You can't sell Ox and Taki and not get reinforced. Well, Taki don't matter because Taki and Origi never played. So Taki and Origi never played. For me, that don't matter. But you can't sell Ox and not get a midfielder. That makes no sense to me. Makes no sense to me. I don't get it. Most of Mane's going, so most of the sale from Mane goes towards Nunez. I don't get this. De Jong's the right player. That's hijacked United deal. Yeah, De Jong's class. Man United are broke. Apparently, the rumour about Man United right now is they're completely broke and need to sell the club. Don't know if you guys have heard that. They're in financial ruin. That's why they can't get De Jong through the door. They can't afford him. We are stronger than we was last season. That's all I care about. Yeah, exactly. Don't forget about Origi. 2 out. Don't forget about Origi. Origi didn't play, guys. Origi didn't play. Any news regarding Jude? Subscribe, like, big up Mother Liz. 8 million for Calvin Ramsey. We agreed despite Paul and Dom saying 6.5. It's 3 out, Jamie. Squad depth is important if injuries happen. Squad depth is important, I agree. But when I look at the Premier League, Minamino only played 1 game in 12 months in the Premier League for Liverpool. 1 game in 12 months. So that don't really matter, does it, squad depth-wise? He played 1 game in 12 months. I mean, and Origi never played. So it looks good on the bench, don't get me wrong. When you look at the bench, you're like, there's Origi and Taki. Makes the bench look better. But they never came on and played. So I agree with you there. But they never played. That's the problem. They didn't play. It's not like they were playing all the time. You forgot Wolves winners who scored that. Chris Benoit. Jesus. Taki, Origi, Mane, Darwin and Ramsey is not enough. Taki, Origi, Mane, Darwin and Ramsey is not enough. Well, don't forget, got Darwin Nunez, Ramsey and Carvalho. The Carvalho was a summer signing. He was just done a little bit early, but he's a summer signing. So that's 3. Diaz was in January, so that's 4. I count January transfers, guys. They only played 3 months of the season. This is his first full season, so I count Diaz. So if you count the players that have come in over a calendar year, more people have come in and left the club. Kanate came in, Diaz came in, Darwin Nunez, Carvalho, and Calvin Ramsey. So within a 12-month period, you've got 5 new players in the team. I mean, I don't always go by transfer windows. I know people look at it like that, but I go over a calendar year, sort of like a 12-month period. I look at the teams from team to team, sort of thing. I just think everyone's forgot we got Diaz. I think everyone's forgot we got him because I think everyone thinks we've had him for like 2 years. He literally came in January. This is going to be his first full season. This is his first pre-season. You know, he came in January. You know, he played for what, 3 or so months, and then the season finished. So Diaz and Nunez bolster our attack massively. I don't think you can get rid of Look, Origi's obviously gone, so for me, you have to keep Taki. You have to keep Taki for squad depth. There is no point letting him go. Zero. There's no point letting him go. Are we worse? No. I mean, that's just silly. You've got Diaz and Nunez in. You know what I mean? Yeah. There's more goals there than it would be if it's just Mane on his own with no Diaz and Nunez. You see what I mean? So if you kept Mane and you had Salah, Mane, Bobby and Jota as your 4, but with Diaz and Darwin Núñez instead of Mane, there's more goals there. If that makes sense. So it's mad. It's mad. Happy fixtures day, big up. That's madness. 5th of July, TV games confirmed. FSG out. Not just FSG fault, Ilias. You got to look at Jurgen Klopp as well. Jamie, exactly. We probably need at least another 2 midfielders. We'll focus on next season. We can get through this season with our current options, no problem. Yeah, I just feel like we need. I just feel like we need 2 midfielders. You know what I mean? I just feel like if Jude Bellingham's the one Liverpool want next season, fair enough, because he is a big outlay. 80 to 90 million pounds on one player is a big outlay, especially when you've just had a big outlay in Darwin Núñez. So, but get a midfielder in there. You don't have to get a stopgap midfielder. This is what I think, especially Jurgen Klopp. I think Jurgen Klopp's got to take some criticism here, guys. I really do. He's got to look at it and go, we can't, it's not just one midfielder we need. We need 2. We need 2. It's not just one. Bellingham will do nothing. I'm telling you guys right now, just having Jude Bellingham as the sole midfielder we buy to put in our midfield will do nothing. Absolutely nothing. He's a teenage boy. It won't do anything right now. But you need to get another midfielder who's got a bit more experience. You know, he's got a bit more experience at the top level to come in with him as well. Then that way you grow them all together, and then they will get better as the season goes on. But Bellingham on his own, with the current crop of midfielders we've got in our team right now, will do absolutely nothing. It'll be exactly the same. It won't be any difference, guys. There won't be any difference. Our midfield is weak. We scored 147 goals, but controlling the games when we go 2-0 up, we have not finished. We're just concentrating on the league, Champions League. I agree with that. I've been saying all season, low blocks isn't our problem. It's concentration in games where we give away goals. I agree. Totally agree with that. Wait and see if we don't buy before pre-season, and that'll be done. Read. Injuries will kill us. If we do this, injuries will kill us. If we do this, why do we never plan for injuries? Ask the manager. Ask the manager. That's what I'm saying. It's not all FSG. You've got to look at Jurgen Klopp. He's the boss. He signed a new contract, guys. If he signed a new contract, he's happy with everything. You don't sign a new contract in your business, in your workplace, if you're not happy, do you? See, obviously, Jurgen Klopp is happy with the way things are. We have to look at him as well. Núñez, Diaz and Ramsey, I'm very happy. I mean, it's 3 good players coming into the team. And, and Carvalho, don't forget Carvalho, that's 4 very good footballers that have come into the team since January. So since January, Diaz, Carvalho, Ramsey, Núñez, since January, that's 4 new players. That's good business, but we need a midfielder. I like to sign Bellingham next summer. Yeah, Bellingham next summer, I've got no problem with because of the outlay it would cost to buy him. So I completely understand. But we need someone else in now. As I keep saying, Bellingham on his own will not change anything in our midfield next season. If it's the same midfield we got now and just Jude Bellingham, won't change a thing. You still need another one. Fabio Carvalho, Diaz is back up. No midfield signing would be negligent. I can never say that word. Negligence. Yeah, I agree. Nunes, Salah, Diaz, Jota, Firmino, Carvalho. We can only choose 3. Yeah, exactly. I mean, the forwards I ain't got a problem with. That 6 going forward, I've got no problem with that 6. Nunes, Salah, Diaz, Jota, Firmino, and Carvalho. Yeah, that 3's fine. That's 6 attackers there. We have 6 attackers in the club. I'm totally fine with that. Only 3 of them play, so the other 3 will be on the bench. Makes the bench stronger. I'm good with that. I'm good. It's the midfield. I think we're all happy with the attack. We're all happy with the defence. We're all happy with the goalkeeping situation. I think what all of us here are saying is it's the midfield. If anyone's... we've got 6 great attackers. We've got great defenders. We've got great goalkeepers. We need midfielders now. Now. And I think I agree. I agree with everyone in the comments saying it as well. I'm upset about this. We do need midfielders. Thiago Fab injured. We are left with a midfielder, Hendo, Milner, Frickies, Jones, Harvey Elliott. It's just reality. Yeah, I agree. This is what I'm saying. Guys, I all agree with Mr. Sinclair and everyone. I totally and absolutely 100% agree with you all. I really, really do. But what I'm saying is you can't just blame the owners. You've got to look at Jurgen Klopp as well. Yeah. Jurgen Klopp signed a new contract. He's happy with all this. If he wasn't happy, he wouldn't sign. Simple as that. We still not replaced Genie when we sent him mid last season. Genie as a footballer, didn't care much about him at all. Don't think we miss him as a footballer. Really don't. Divock Origi is really not a loss to Liverpool, as you said. He never played. So what is the everybody keep getting up tight on our own? As I know what they're doing. Since Eddie, big up Eddie. Jamie, what do you think of the leaked new away kit? Green colour, it looks good. Yeah, I love it, mate. I love it. I think it's proper nice. Proper nice. Ali in the house, big up Jamie, sleeping while we play Fulham. Carvalho, this is old club. We can get through this season without one midfield sign. One midfield sign would have made a difference, exactly. We need a little rebuild, and that's the focus for next year. I still feel midfield that comes in, just not feeling. It's still early in the window. I'm relaxed. It's true. The window only opened like 4 days ago. I'm happy with our business. We've made the right signs. I'm staying positive. Yes, people are gutted with us not getting a midfielder. We have Keita, Hendo, Thiago, Fabinho, Jones, Carvalho, and Elliott. Ott needs to go. I never want to see him, to be honest. Not after his crybaby antics. Julian the Magician will still may surprise us if I'm not pleased with the window we signed. Well, we have signed early. Yeah, I mean, we have done early business. That is one thing we can say. Paul Joyce said Ramsey was our last signing. Someone we effed. We're not effed, are we? My man, thanks for commenting. And you're always your comments are always very welcome. And we can disagree to agree. I don't think we're in trouble. As I keep saying, if we just got Bellingham this summer, guys, there would be no difference. There would be no difference. And personally, I've been thinking about this for a couple of days now. I think you can all forget about this 4-2-3-1 formation Jurgen Klopp's going to change to. I've been thinking it for a while now. The system is going to stay exactly the same. It's just players are different, but the system will never change. We'll always play 4-3-3. And I think we have the potential to go into 4-2-3-1 in-game scenario, in-game tactics. If we're struggling, maybe we go to 4-2-3-1. But the system stays the same. I'm looking at the players we're buying. The system stays the same. We'll play 4-3-3. Thiago, Hendo, and Fabinho will be the midfield. Nunes, Diaz, and Salah will be the front line. Trent, Robbo, Trent, Robbo, Virgil, and Kanate will probably be the back four, and Ali in goal. And then you've got your Jotas on the bench, your Bobby's on the bench, your Carvalho's on the bench, your Harvey Elliott's on the bench, Curtis Jones on the bench, your Milner's on the bench, your Cater's on the bench, you know, your Calvin Ramsey's on the bench, your Matip's on the bench, your Joe Gomez is on the bench. When I say it like that, guys, it doesn't sound the end of the world, does it? Think of it out loud like that. Think of it out loud like that. Our starting 11 against Fulham on the 6th of August, we will play 4-3-3. And in my opinion, that opening lineup will be Alisson in goal, Trent on the right, Robbo on the left, Canate and Virgil in the middle of the centre-back pairing. Our midfield three will be Henderson, Thiago and Fabinho. Our three up front will be Salah on the right, Nunez on through the middle, Diaz off the left. And then on the subs bench, you've got Curtis Jones, Harvey Elliott, Naby Keita, James Milner, Joel Matip, Joe Gomez, Calvin Ramsey. You know, when you say it out loud, it's not too bad. Do you know what I mean? It's not the end of the world. It's not too bad. It's quite decent. You know, your Bobbies, your Jotas. Yeah, so Bobby, Jota, Carvalho, Matip, Gomez, Milner, Curtis Jones, Harvey Elliott, Naby Keita. So when you say it out, that's 8 players. Like, when you say it out loud like that, I don't think it sounds as bad. But when you manifest it inside, it can be like, oh my God, it's doom and gloom. When you talk it out loud and actually look at the squad and what's going to be on the bench, it's actually a decent bench. It's a strong bench. I get a bit sick and tired about the abuse Harvey Elliott and Curtis Jones gets. I don't personally understand it. They're very good footballers. Yes, they're young and they're developing, but they're still very, very good footballers. They're still very good footballers. So that's not to say it's like all dead and buried, guys. It's not to say it's all dead and buried. I mean, would I be happy if a midfielder came in now that's up to standard, that's at an age, that's experienced? I would be. I definitely would be. If he's experienced and up to standard, I would say get him now and then get Bellingham next summer. And then next summer you've got 2 midfielders. So you've got brand new 2 midfielders. And then you can look at probably get... But the problem is, this is another problem. This is another problem Liverpool Football Club are going to have next season. If you're putting all your eggs in one basket and getting Jude Bellingham next season, his outlay is going to be between 80 and 90 million. If Mo Salah leaves on the free next season, we need a right winger. Where's the money going to come from that? Where's the money going to come from that? Because if you're spending 80, 90 million on Jude Bellingham, we need an 80, 90 million forward to replace Mo Salah next season if he leaves on the free. So, in my opinion, Liverpool Football Club must be very reassured that Mo Salah's going to sign a new contract. They must think Mo Salah's going to sign a new contract, or they wouldn't be doing that. Because you'd have to go and buy a right winger next season, wouldn't you? Think about it. Yeah, go and get Jude Bellingham, outlaying 80 to 90 million. But then there's no point bringing Jude Bellingham in if Salah's left, because we need a right winger. So that means you need to spend at least 60 to 90 million on the right winger, which Liverpool are not going to do if they put an outlay of 80 to 90 million on Jude Bellingham. So for me, that must mean Liverpool Football Club think Mo Salah will sign a new contract. Now, if that's the case and Mo signs a new contract, go all out and get Bellingham next season. Perfectly fine. But if Mo's not going to sign a new contract, you need to get Bellingham this season. Just do it now, and then next season you go and spend 80 million on getting a new right winger. That's how you should do it, in my opinion, not the other way around. Otherwise, we're going to be really in trouble next season. Like everyone thinks we're apparently in trouble this season. I don't see it. But next season, if you're only going to spend that big outlay on Bellingham and you've got Salah left on the free, 1, you've got no money from a Salah deal to use. And 2, where you go find 80 to 90 million to replace Mo Salah next season if you've just spent that on Jude Bellingham? So the more sensible thing actually to do now is get Jude Bellingham in the door now and use the 80 and 90 million next season to get a Mo Salah replacement. That makes more sense There is no way we're buying two kind of players like that next season. So Liverpool Football Club must actually think Mo Salah is going to stay at Liverpool next season. They must think it, guys. They must think it. They must think Mo's staying next season. Apparently, I'm just reading now, someone's just been told we'll explore the possibility of bringing Curtis Jones to the club next season. Caution has to be taken with the loan rule. But there's a strong relationship between Steve Cooper and Liverpool. Cooper previously worked with Jones at England and Liverpool. There is no way in hell Curtis Jones is going out on loan next season if we're not buying any midfielders. If Curtis Jones goes out on loan to Nottingham Forest this season and Ox goes, then we're definitely bringing the midfielder in. That makes no sense to me. We need a continual tighter midfielder. Well, that's what Carvalho is, isn't it? James Talksport confirmed that they are doing the first two games. Can't stand him. Thiago Fab injured. We are left with a midfielder, Hendo Milner, and the three kids. We'll just have to get our fingers crossed. Carvalho is the Coutinho type midfielder you'll see. Why we don't sign someone like Matheus Nunes? Exactly, and Nick Jude Bellingham. But if we don't sign one class midfielder, someone, I don't think we're effed up, LDs. I don't think we're that. My man, don't look. We had that midfield this season, you know, and if it weren't for a couple of games, we probably would have won the Premier League. Finished a point event against a City team that spends money like it's going out of fashion. You know, almost did a quadruple. Personally, what I think we're going to do next season is put the FA Cup and League Cup on hold. I think he's going to play the kids in the League Cup and FA Cup next season and just use the main squad on the Champions League and the Premier League. We're only going to play two competitions next season. We ain't going to worry about the domestic cups. No chance we worry about the domestic cups next season. Let's get through your comments because I've spoken for ages. Transfer market is fluid. Look what happened with Diaz. Our hand was forced and may be forced again. Who knows? We are stronger with Nunes and we just got to go to 3 finals and 1-2 cups to come second. As a midfielder. Guy Fawkes in the house. Liverpool Echo said the midfield situation would be addressed next summer. Apparently, personally, you lot need at least one. Big up Guy Fawkes. Yeah, I agree. I'm done with the second position, but if we don't sign some class midfielders, we're not going to win the Premier League 1,000%. I don't know. I think we might be better than you think, guys. Let's have a bit of faith, guys. Let's wait till the season starts and then we can have a conversation. It's the 16th of June, guys. It's the 16th of June. Let's just chill a little bit on it. Let's wait till the season starts, see how the season goes, and then we can start talking about it then. I don't think we can say we're this and that before we've even kicked a ball, guys. Hey, Jamie, Liz, thumbs up. Demo in house, 15 points in August, another 9 in September. We'll wrap up the league off there. But there you go, Demo. There you go, that's what Demo does. Comes in full positivity. Our fixtures are quite good as well. Our fixtures are quite good for the opening start. Big up, Demo. I want Casemiro from Real. He's up for grabs. There's just no way that's ever going to happen. Milner's our stopgap new midfielder signing. Ooh, you might have a point. You might have a point. Jamie Liverpool very confident that Jude will come to us. Well, but waiting for us, we need one now and one next season. That's just my opinion. The window is still early. Alan says Calvin Ramsey deal agreed. Looks a super player. He does. James Free Communal is an asset to our club. I worry for your midfield injury prone. Let's see how we go this season. We've got a proper pre-season this season. Let's see how we get that midfield up for grabs. Yeah. Naby Keita weren't that injured last season. People think he was. It's just Jurgen Klopp didn't play him. Jurgen Klopp didn't want to play him, guys. He weren't that injured. Right, guys, there's 120 people watching right now, and there's only 36 likes. We need to get the likes up, guys. We need to get the likes up. So, 115 of you watching right now. If you're on your phone or tablet, go over with your finger and press that thumb underneath the video right now. We need to get them likes up, guys. I want at least 100 likes on every video we do now. It will really help the algorithm. YouTube will be like, wow, everyone watches this channel, and pushes it out continuously. So hit that like button, guys. If you're on your mobile, if you're on your tablet, hit that like button with your finger. If you're watching your computer, take your cursor over to that thumb and blimmin' press it. We're on 46 already. So guys, up and away. We want 100 likes on this video, guys. 100 likes. Frankie from Barcelona fit straight in the middle. Wait for Jude. That, in my opinion, that's what we need to do. We need someone like a Frankie de Jong now, and then a Jude next summer. And then you got that as your midfield next season. Then you got that as your midfield next season. Then you're looking at a totally different team, like an utterly totally different team. But because de Jong's an experienced professional playing at the highest level for quite a long time now in his young career, he would slot right in there and do a job. In my opinion, Bellingham on his own, when he's only a teenager right now, wouldn't change anything, in my opinion. We'd still need another midfielder next to him. That's why I keep saying 2 midfielders. Get one in now that you know you want, and one next season. And my whole problem with this, though, this whole thing completely falls down if Mo Salah don't sign his new contract. If Mo Salah don't sign his new contract, he's going for free at the end of next season. 1 means we get no money off him. 2, that means we can't buy Bellingham because we will need a Salah replacement. There is no way we're going to make 2 signings like that of that size in 1 summer window. It's just not going to happen. So if the outlay is there for 80 to 90 million for Bellingham next summer, fine, do it. I'm happy with that. But that must mean Mo Salah signing a new contract, because we just have the same problem, guys. We'll be here doing this video next June, and I'll be telling you, right, we've got Bellingham in the door, but Mo Salah's he's left on the free. So where's the 80 million coming from to buy Mo Salah's replacement? We shouldn't have bought Bellingham. You know, do you see what I'm saying? We need to do it now, not next season. But at the same time, I'm not writing this season off. I know some people are. I'm not writing this season off. Let's see how it goes. You know, if we could win 18 games in a row for everyone knows. The first 18 games, we could just go, yeah, he'll blitz it. First 18 games won. I think we're going to put the League Cup and FA Cup in the bin this season. I think Klopp's like, right, I've won them. They've gone in the bin. And he's going to concentrate on the Premier League Champions League. I think Klopp saw it himself. At the end of last season, we were absolutely fried. Absolutely mentally done. And I think Klopp was like, if we didn't take the FA Cup and League Cup as serious, we would have won the Premier League or Champions League. We didn't have the energy towards the end of the season to win them 2 trophies. So I think he's just going to think, I'll play the kids and the youngsters in the FA Cup and League Cup games. If we get a bit further in the competition, I might add a few first teamers into it. I'm going to put that on the back burner. I really think that's the case. I really feel we're only going to see the first team squad playing 2 cups next season, and they're going to not worry about the FA Cup and League Cup. People have got to realise we've got to trust him. He knows what he wants better than we do. Exactly. Need 2 midfielders for 4-3-3. Change to 4-2-3 and 4-4-2-4. Means we need 1 midfielder for sure. Yeah, that's why I'm saying the formation ain't changing. It's staying 4-3-3. This is from Joyce's articles. Alexander Chamberlain, 28-year-old England national, will be allowed to leave Liverpool. It makes no sense. Calling in, some people are just never happy, Jamie. No, I mean, I'm unhappy that we're not buying a midfielder, but I don't believe the season's finished before it's even started. I think we'll compete at the highest level all the way through the season. I really do. I really, really do. Look, this is the first pre-season that Thiago's had at Liverpool. Thiago has never had a full pre-season at Liverpool before. Never. And this will be his first one. So I'm hoping we can get Thiago nice and fit, healthy, and keep him fit and healthy throughout the season and manage his minutes. Apparently, Carvalho is being used as part of the front 3 next year. Yeah. Carvalho will be used in that front 3 area, but if there is a chance to put him into midfield, they probably will. Keita, Milner, Henderson, Jones there, 1 average player, 2 older guys and 2 young boys, far away from good enough to change the City midfield. Yeah, I'm not saying I'm not disagreeing with you, my man. I'm not disagreeing with you, but our midfield has never been able to compete with Man City's midfield. And one time we won the league, and a couple other times we come really, really close. So you know what I mean. It's not all over. Have to just trust, my man. Just trust. It will be good. The season will still be good. Season's not even started yet, and fans think it's over already. Goldbridge says they have 120 million to spend at United. Apparently they don't know. Apparently that's why they're not spent anything yet. Apparently they're broke. I've seen that too, but Klopp likes versatility. Let's see what happens. The thing is, guys, you got to remember as well, Jurgen Klopp trusts the youngsters. Jurgen Klopp trusts Harvey Elliott and Curtis Jones to come good. So Curtis, we just don't know. Jurgen Klopp could be sitting there looking at his team and thinking, you know what? I think Harvey Elliott could do a job for me next season. I think Harvey Elliott could do a job for me next season. I think Curtis Jones could do a job for me next season. Especially Harvey Elliott. Harvey Elliott, Klopp loves Harvey Elliott. Don't forget, Harvey Elliott started the season last season before he got injured. Started the season. And when he came back from injury, he went straight back in the team again. I wouldn't be surprised if Harvey Elliott starts the season, guys. It wouldn't surprise me. Klopp likes Harvey Elliott. He trusts Harvey Elliott. I think he likes Curtis Jones as well, wants to give him more game time. So, although we are looking at it thinking they're young and inexperienced, Jurgen Klopp might be looking at completely different guys to us and thinking, no, they're the players I want to go with. And I'll wait till Bellingham next summer to add that to your Curtis Jones and your Harvey Elliott's. So maybe that's what he's thinking. I mean, us as fans, we're like, no, we need to do this. But Jurgen Klopp might be thinking this totally different, guys. That's why I keep saying you can't just always blame the owners. You can't always blame the owners. You do have to look at Jurgen sometimes. Because I think he thinks differently to what we do. City just brought a left back, Brighton, maybe 35 foot. Yeah, they're buying Cucurella, ain't they, from Brighton? We don't want to win cups, so attacking. That's what I'm saying. That's why we're not going to take the cup seriously this season. City's total spend over 240 million. Fine. Yeah, City. Yeah, you can't compete with City money, right? City bought Cucurella, Haaland, Alvarez, and probably Calvin Phillips, and we think that we have a chance without some class midfielders. Right, the same people were telling me Calvin Phillips was shit, so everyone's got to make their mind up. Everyone's literally got to make their mind up. Last season, I was told that Calvin Phillips is not that good. Cucurella is a decent left back, but is he better than Robbo and Simicast? I don't think so. And everyone last season told me Calvin Phillips ain't good enough. And we're on about injury-prone footballers here, guys. There's no one more injury-prone as a footballer than Calvin Phillips. Massively injury-prone midfielder. Massively injury-prone. And is Cucurella really better than Robbo and Simicast? I don't think so. So let's not go over the top, guys. That's what I'm trying to say. Stop looking at players people are buying. Think of it as right, they're buying them, but are they better than the players we got? So I look at Cucurella, good left back at Brighton. Is he better than Robbo and Simicast? No. Is Calvin Phillips better than Thiago and Fabinho? No. Is Calvin Phillips extremely injury prone? Yes. So is that really that good? So really, I look at it and think Haaland and Alvarez are the only two good signings there, in my opinion. I think Klopp is going to give Gordon and Muscatelli a chance this year up front. I think they'll play the cup games to Sphere. I think they'll play the cup games. I think them two will play the cup games instead of Divock and Taki. I think that's what Klopp's looking at. United are up their neck. United are up to their neck in debt, up close to 1 billion. The stadium's falling apart, and the club is in dire straits. Yeah, Man United are in massive trouble, guys. Huge trouble. Big up to Javi. How you doing, my friend? Would you guys learn Curtis? No. Thoughts on the fixtures? Fixtures are good, my man. Fixtures are good. I did the fixture show at 8:30 this morning, my friend. If you wanted to go back and look at that later, that's up on the channel. Yeah, it was. I like the fixtures. The start of the season's good. The three coming in, we need time to settle over in not a few months. City, like them or not, are a machine. Yeah, well, they can be a machine. This is the problem, guys. Man City can be a machine. We can't be financially a machine like Man City. It's just not possible. I mean, how many clubs can go and spend 100 million on a player one summer, and then the next summer go and put a massive like money on Haaland? I mean, Haaland's transfer, I don't care what anyone says, it costs up to 200 million. So they can do it. No other club can do that, guys. So to try and compete with that is almost impossible. It's almost impossible. So to do what we're doing and keeping up with them as we are is good as well. You got base of flowers. Oh, Jamie, I think we're waiting for our number one target like when we did for Virgil. Hey Jude, do we have insurances? Shows no next club. Yeah, but I think we do need another one in at the same time. That's the problem. Klopp would have been told it's Nunes or Jude this season. He's made his choice, in my opinion. Yeah, I agree. 12:30 away at Fulham. They care about the fans, the FA, and also Leicester New Year's Eve. But it's a late one, probably. I think it's time for some dad jokes. You people are far too sad. Pre-season about to start. Klopp likes the young kid, Morton. He could play more next season. Bellingham, Fab, and Thiago first choice midfielder right now. Yeah, but Bellingham's what I'm getting at is that Bellingham's a teenager. What is he? 19, 20? He's a young kid. He's inexperienced. He won't make enough of a difference. He just won't. But what I'm saying is, though, about the Bellingham thing, you can't wait till next season. Just get him in now, because next season, if Mo Salah's leaving the football club, you can't buy Jude Bellingham. So this Jude Bellingham thing, guys, may never happen. We may never buy Jude Bellingham, because if Salah don't sign his new, this is all on Salah, guys. Well, it's not all on Salah. Sorry, I don't mean it like that. But the story is Mo Salah. Forget about all midfielders, guys. The story is Mo Salah. If Mo Salah does not sign a new contract this season, he is going for free next season, which means we need a Mo Salah replacement. We haven't got one in the squad right now. No one plays on the right. We haven't got one. So that means we have to find a Mo Salah replacement. So you can forget about buying Jude Bellingham. It ain't going to happen. Because if Jurgen Klopp is told, right, Mo's gone, we've only got enough money for a Mo Salah replacement or a Jude Bellingham, we're getting Mo Salah. Jude Bellingham is never happening. That's why I'm saying just get him in now, because if Mo leaves, you're never buying Jude Bellingham, guys. Forget about it. It's never happening, because you need a Mo Salah replacement. And that would be more important than buying Jude Bellingham, which then will mean we won't buy another midfielder next season, and that will go into the fourth, fifth season without buying a midfielder. Can't do it. Can't do it. It makes no sense, guys. We need to get the midfielder now. This is what I'm trying to say. We need to get the midfielder now. This makes no sense. None at all. Liverpool Football Club must be very assured, in my opinion, that Mo Salah is signing his new contract. They must think it, because next season will all be about finding a Mo replacement. Forget about midfielders. If Mo leaves at the end of next season, we're going to have to replace Mo Salah. It's not anything about Jude Bellingham. That ain't going to happen. We ain't going to spend. We haven't got the outlay to sell any more players. So the outlay is going to be on one player next season. So that means we have to buy midfielders now. This is why I'm saying it don't make sense, guys. This is why I'm saying it doesn't make sense to me. We have to buy a midfielder now. Get Bellingham in now, and then get a Salah replacement next season. But Liverpool must be very assured that Mo's going to sign his new contract. They must be. Jamie Foot chat, bless up, Jamie. I've been telling some of these Liverpool fans that Klopp has been initial in football decisions are made. Players coming in are slowly down. I agree, Jam. I agree. Chat to Jurgen Klopp. The only thing Jurgen doesn't have responsibility for is the fee we pay for players, but he will have players that are at different valuations. Yeah, I agree. I've always agreed with that. Evening, Andrew. How you doing, my friend? Klopp and these owners continue to make devastating decisions if a midfielder is not signed. I agree. Think of everything I just said going forward as well, guys. How the hell do we buy a midfielder next season? How the hell do we buy a midfielder next season if Salah leaves? We just can't. What's the context in giving Klopp criticism? I'm not criticising him. I'm just saying that if you're always blaming the owners, you've got to maybe look at Jurgen Klopp as well, because Jurgen Klopp signed a brand new contract, which means he's happy in what's going on. So if Jurgen weren't, so it's not criticism, it's just saying like we can't always blame the owners for everything, is what I'm trying to say. Jurgen makes a lot of the transfer decisions. He does. And I think Jurgen is happy with certain players in his team. Very happy with certain players in his team. Well, they wouldn't be there, guys. Jurgen is ruthless. Jurgen is more ruthless than we give him credit for. If he doesn't like a player, he doesn't play him again and he gets sold. We all loved Divock Origi. Klopp didn't. That's why he never played. Didn't rate him. Oxlade-Chamberlain made that, against Nottingham Forest, came off a sub at Nottingham Forest with them complaints. Never played again. Jurgen Klopp is ruthless, guys. He is ruthless. So if he doesn't think a player's going to work for him, he will get rid. But that tells me the players like the ones that are at the club right now, he wants to stay because he believes in them. So it's not a criticism. I'm not criticising him at all. What I'm trying to say is we can't put everything at the door of the owners. That's what I'm saying. No criticism on Klopp, though. So if a midfielder doesn't come in, it's because they missed out on who they want. They are actually not available. The team they are playing it are asking too much money. Exactly. We could pick four of them. We could pick four of them for 4-2-3-1. Big up Jamie, thinking of getting a new kit. Do you reckon I should get the home or away or both? If you got the money, get both. If we're going to get one, I think that away kit will look nice as an everyday wear. I think that away kit will look nice everyday wear. That Klopp's approval of signings is not just FSG to blame. Yeah. I mean, it's not criticism either, guys. You've got to remember that I'm not criticising Klopp in the slightest, by the way, guys. I love the man. But I'm just saying, you can't always put the blame at one person's doorstep. You know what I mean? Jamie, I don't care about our fan base. They moaned last summer. They did. And we signed Canard, and I'm relaxed about this. I'm chilled. I can't wait to the start of the season. I literally can't wait till the 6th of August starts, and I'll do my first watch along of Liverpool versus Fulham with you guys. I can't wait for it. I really can't wait for it. I'm buzzing. Can't wait till pre-season starts. Yeah, exactly. It's only June the 16th. We've got so much time. Things might change, guys. We might get this midfielder in. Things will change. The problem is, like, if Liverpool hear that a midfielder is available for the right price this summer, I think they will go and get him. That's what Paul Joyce is saying. They will wait. They don't want a stopgap midfielder. They want someone that is at the right time. And that's why they're talking about next summer. But that right time could be this summer if things don't go to plan. And the biggest thing in all this is Mo Salah. I think people are not... You got to think about this, guys. The biggest thing in all of this is Mo Salah. If Mo Salah does not sign a new contract and leaves for free next season, you can all forget about getting Jude Bellingham. It's not going to happen because the outlay will have to go on getting a Mo Salah replacement. This is what I'm trying to say. So the club must be very secure in the knowledge that Mo Salah's going to sign a new contract. Definitely need a midfielder, whether that is box to box or 6 when Fabio's or former Tyler, I don't know. I wonder who we're looking at. I think we're looking at a defensive-minded midfielder if one comes in now, and then a Bellingham next summer as that like number 8 attacking, go forward kind of midfielder. But Hendo can play the 6. I think Hendo and Fabinho might, come in and out in games next season. I've been saying we need 2 centre mids from last season because I saw this coming. You did, Jamrock. The Klopp era shall never be blame. Correct word. Pick up Andrew. We don't miss Genie the footballer, we miss Genie a reliable player. Exactly, Jack. I always say that. Well, you never miss Jamrock as the footballer. It's just his reliability. Agreed, Andrew Kerr, but Paul Joyce said we weren't getting anyone, so everyone is losing their shit. Yeah, guys, what we've got to do is just chill. At the end of the day, what we've got to do is chill out a bit at night. When the season starts, I'm telling you guys, we'll be competing next season, even if we don't buy a midfielder now, because I trust in the team. The team is good enough. I mean, the attacking options we got are as good as anyone in the league. The defence we got is as good as anyone in the league. The goal kick we got is the best in the league. Yes, it's the midfield area, but it's not like it's completely dead. Fabinho's a world-class player. Thiago's a world-class player. You know, they're world-class footballers. Stay fit, we're happy. You know, if they can stay fit for the majority of the season, then we're looking good. If Henderson can stay fit the majority of the season, him and Fabinho can maybe swap that number 6 position games to give each other a rest. You know, if Keita was fit a lot last season, guys, it's just that Klopp never played him. If we see the Keita we know and want next season, that's a great option off the bench. You know, Milner will play the odd game here and there. You know, Harvey Elliott, I think, will play a lot of games next season. Hopefully, Curtis Jones stays in the team and in the squad and can play a bit of games next season, take the weight off. It's not the end of the world, guys. It's not the end of the world. All I'm saying on all of this right now is we can't put everything at the doorstep of FSG all the time. When Jurgen Klopp is very happy with how the club is run. Because if he wasn't very happy with the way the club was run, he was not assigned a new contract. He is very happy how the way the club is run. This is what happens when the squad is not consistently refreshed. It's very predictable. We will be okay. Trust Klopp. Yeah, I think we'll be fine. That breathing, she's big old Andrew. Same way we replaced Sadio and Diaz, we replaced Gini with Thiago. Don't matter when he was signed. The plan was Thiago for Gini. I agree, but who determines when the squad needs to be refreshed is down to Klopp. I still think we get one more surprise from Julian Ward. Paul Joyce doesn't know everything. Exactly. Exactly, Liz. You're exactly correct. You're exactly correct. Nice out. 1975 Jamrock, but don't buy that. Going on what Klopp said about the model that this narrative's created. It's a lot of them. Bellingham is an upgrade of Hendo on the right, so he would make a difference. Not on his own, he wouldn't. That's what I'm saying. Not on his own, he wouldn't. Genie was replaced by Thiago, where people want to believe it or not. Genie was good at the ball retention, and Thiago does the same thing in a different way. This will make some heads fall off. Ramsey starts well. Trent goes into centre mid. Yeah, what Genie gives you, yeah, exactly like Mr. Sinclair Legg says, Genie gives you 51 games. That is true. I think the 4-3-3 next season will be a fluid in game. Depends on who plays. The 8 will decide how the 4-2-3-1 is in the game. Exactly. Connor in the house. Be like Connor. # Jude 2023. That only happens though, Connor, if Mo Salah signs his new contract. If you don't, you can forget about Bellingham. It would be nice if we get another midfielder, but I think Klopp only wants Bellingham. If not this year, then it'll be next year. This goodly frame seems to be a circle. I don't know what that means. Reliability is never replaced. We need Thiago and one more. It's got nothing to do with the recruiting team. If Jurgen Klopp doesn't suggest to his bosses that the team needs refreshing, they will do no refreshing. It's just Klopp's first rebuild. If Liverpool get Jude. Jamie, I think we are waiting to get a number 1 target like Alfred. I've read that one already. Silverware. Yep, subscribe to Connor's channel. When he's rebuilding the team that he initially assembles and he's steadfast, he wants to hold on some players, which I can agree with. You can't have too much turnover, however. That's a lazy statement. If there's money that they spend it. If there's none, they don't. It's that simple. They have money. But not enough. This could be its breakthrough season. If you go, look, this is, I think that's a great Captain Sal there. Captain Sal with a great point. If Harvey Elliott could come in this season, guys, absolutely just kick off a storm. He literally could. I know everyone's going back on what Harvey Elliott looked like at the end of last season. The man came back from a serious injury, and he wasn't great. That's fair enough. But remember what he was like before the injury. He was fire. He was playing some really nice football in our team and didn't go out of place either. Was not out of place one bit. So he could hit the ground running, guys. He could go into this team and just smash the ground running. Really could. Let's not be all damn beat, guys. Let's not be all damn beat. I can understand the upsetness. I really can, because, I'm with you. I'm with you on that. I'm totally am. But let's be upbeat. Let's be upbeat. Let's be upbeat about it. The season starts soon. Pre-season starts soon. We're on our way, guys. Let's just be upbeat about everything. Let's be upbeat about everything. It's actually not, but they believe what you want to believe. Jamie, I think FC are assured that salary is staying. That's what I'm saying, Ali. They must be. They must be. They must be thinking that Mo Salah's staying. Because if Mo Salah's staying, not a problem. Not a problem. Go and get Bellingham next season. Because Mo's the key. Mo is the key. If he leaves, firstly, you're getting no money for him. You're getting zero money for him. He goes on a free, which means you have to put a big outlay out there to get a Mo Salah replacement, which means you can't get Jude Bellingham next season. Which is why, just get Jude in now. If you think Mo's leaving, get Jude in now. Otherwise, it don't make any sense. But at the end of the day, guys, we should still be happy. We've got Carvalho. Carvalho's going to be a tremendous footballer, guys. Wait till you see this. If you've not seen Carvalho play yet, you're in for a treat. He's a tremendous talent. Nunes, he's going to bag goals, guys. He's going to get the goals we were lacking last season in crucial games. He will be that more clinical finisher. Do you remember the game against Brentford, guys, last season, when Mo was one-on-one with the Brentford goalkeeper to make it 4-2, and he put it over the crossbar? We were 3-2 up at the time. Mo went through and put the ball over the crossbar, and then later, about 5 minutes later in the game, Brentford equalised and made it 3-3, yeah? If that's Darwin Nunes in front of the goal one-on-one like that, he makes that 4-2. We win the Premier League. It's going to be these little tiny things, guys. So let's not all be damn beat. Let's be excited. Let's be happy. The season is upon us, guys. Pre-season's coming up. We're going to see the boys soon in training in pre-season. We've got Man United soon in the pre-season on, what is it, 12th of July. Things are coming, guys. It's going to be a good time. Let's not all get too damn beat. It's not good. That's what Andrew says. Look, she's too way too negative. I'm still positive about it. Yeah, exactly. Big Curtis says the uncanny knack of sending opponents the other way. Curtis is in our reserves. Yeah, big up those flowers. Everybody needs to set and take a chill pill. You can't spend money just to spend money. The manager knows what he's doing. You can't keep blaming the owners. The managers have to take some responsibility. Yeah, exactly. That's all we're saying, guys. It's not a criticism on Klopp. Not a criticism. We're not going Klopp out or any stupid nonsense like this. Nothing like that. We're just saying you can't dump everything at one person's doorstep, It's a collective. They all work together in this big collective. If Klopp is telling the owners, I'm happy with the midfield this season, the owners aren't going to go and spend money on a midfielder. It's just not. They're going to listen to him. Jurgen Klopp has a lot of power. It's Jurgen Klopp. It's not me managing them. If it was me managing them and I went, I don't need a midfielder this season, they're going to be, look, really, Jamie? Really? Jurgen Klopp says it. Boys, don't need a midfielder this season. I trust what we got. If you guys want Bellingham, I think we can wait till next season. I trust Harvey. I trust Curtis. I'm going to do a new program where I'm going to get Naby and Thiago more fit so they stay fit this season. If he's telling the owners that, then the owners going to be like, all right, we won't buy anyone. So it's one big family, guys. It's one big family from the top to the bottom. Yeah, they all talk to each other every single day. Like Jurgen Klopp's probably on the phone to Mike Gordon now. You know what I mean? They're talking to each other all the time. This ain't just one person's problem. You know, they're all in it together. That's why I keep trying to say you can't dump one problem in front of one person's door when they're all in it together in the same time. They have the money. There is also players that they want that are currently not available unless that you massively overpay. It's pretty comfortable in the views that I'm taking. I believe what's been quoted by Klopp, so sure I will. Programmer announced, I think Klopp asked to wait to see how Elliott, Jones and Carvalho are playing friendlies. If it's not happy, then they'll bring midfielder in the transfer window. That's a good point as well, programmer. Very good point. Kurt's bleeder into Everton net. Yeah, that was great. Very predictable next season. We finally replaced Genie after decades. Then we used next summer's talk of not getting Salah replacement. I think that is what our midfield is, industrious when compared to Man City. Their creativity is next level per player. We will struggle against them. Chelsea on form, possibly Tottenham, rest off fine. You got to remember, the only top 4 team City beat last season was Chelsea. They didn't beat us and they didn't beat Tottenham. I know a lot of people were saying we didn't beat anyone in the top 4 last season, but Man City only beat Chelsea. They didn't beat Tottenham and they didn't beat Liverpool. So, you know, we need to just when you play top 4 teams, they're the hardest teams in the league. So you're not guaranteed to win against them all the time, guys. Same with City. City lost to Tottenham twice. We didn't. They drew to us twice and they beat Chelsea twice. We drew against everyone in the top 4. So, and then games as well, especially the Chelsea game when we were 2-0 up. We should have won that game. That game should never finish 2-2. We should have absolutely obliterated Chelsea and won that game quite comfortably. That's what I'm saying. There's not a lot in it, guys. There's not a lot in it. There's little tiny fragments of things all over the game, you know, where we can maybe change it up. Maybe Jurgen Klopp's thinking, you know what, if we just change these little things up in certain game scenarios and draw less games than we did last season, we'll be fine. Maybe that's what Klopp's thinking, guys. We don't know. I'm just a YouTuber giving you my thoughts, guys. That's, you know, I'm probably wrong as well. I just don't know. Ramsey hits the training ground, running, starts right back, Trent goes into midfield. I mean, it could be a shat. Genie was replaced. Just don't agree with his replacement. In chat, I hope it's all. Why are we borrowing trouble? We had an excellent season last year, and there's much to look forward to. It certainly is. But you can't get down on it, guys. Let's not get down on it. Milner, Naby, and Bobby plus Salah contract next season. I think Naby will sign a new deal, mate. Bobby, yeah, I forgot about Bobby. That's another point. Bobby and Mo, if they don't sign new deals, will both leave next season. So everyone's on about buying Bellingham next season. You've got to replace Bobby and Mo. It's just not happening, guys. Forget about it. It's never happening. Forget about it. Never going to happen. I personally think Bobby signs a new deal. I think they all sign new deals. I wouldn't be surprised. I think Naby will sign a new deal. I think the reason they want to give Naby Keita a new deal is just because it keeps his transfer value a bit higher. I think that's why they want to do it, just to keep his transfer value a bit higher. Bobby, if he keeps himself fit, I think Bobby could get a new 1-year deal, 2-year deal. And Mo, look, they must be very confident of Mo getting a new deal. No point getting the midfielder for the sake of it because Bellingham marked target. It's not this year, then next. I don't get why people say Liverpool don't have the money. We do. FSG take it all to make shopping centres in USA and make people homeless. Jesus, for me, no, Steve. Wow. I don't know what to say about that. Jeez. Mark A, we had 8 midfielders coming into this season per Jurgen Klopp. and he believed we didn't need any more because we had midfielders with varying qualities. That gives us everything we need. It's a good point. Big up, George. How you doing, my friend? Hope you're doing well. How you been, my friend? Kurt may need a quick loan to grow, but this is arguably written. We can't spend money we don't have, said Liverpool manager Jurgen Klopp has said it on 2 occasions. Virgil re-signed Diaz signing. One of them quotes provided you need more. That's been cool in the chat, guys. But we have money. We do. For me and Steve FSG don't own any shopping centres. They have also donated land to build low-income houses in UK and USA. Big up FSG. Then. Young lad, Jamie, few football cheats. Yeah. I think you just said what my YouTube channel's called, but big up to you. Big up to you. Miss Singer, correct. We can't spend money we don't have when we're still going through COVID. Newsflash, Liverpool will have a record year of revenues this season. So give me outside quotes. Guys, be irrelevant. Guys, be nice in the chat. Be nice. I want a harmonious chat, guys. An harmonious chat. You know, banter and all that's cool. Let's just be nice. Let's just be harmonious. Be harmonious in the chat. May's my birthday. June is my dad's birthday. My big up to you. I don't think the team's serious or winning the league title against City extend Milner's contract. Be careful. This is about. When are you doing the USA watch long? Do you still hate us? When did I say I hate you? I don't hate America. I love America. I want to go to America one day. I've never been. Lauren's been. Lauren went to San Francisco. Lauren's been to San Francisco and New York and Sacramento. I've never been. But I always wanted to go. But I don't hate you, Liz. I'll see what you're doing, Liz. I'll see what you're doing. But hey, believe what you will for him. It's all good. Place of flowers. What happens when inevitability Thiago and Fab suffer injuries next season? I believe Fabinho was only out for 3 days last season, wasn't he? Someone tell me that. I believe Fabinho was barely injured last season. I think Fabinho only missed 3 games last season through injury. I mean, 3 games is fine. Everyone gets the little niggles. But I believe last season, Fabinho only missed 3 games through injury. That was it. So the Fabinho injury thing, I think, is a bit of a myth. It's the Thiago one. It's the Thiago one, which I will give you. I swear Fabinho only missed. I remember Fabinho playing every bloody game last season. So, yeah, I don't think Fabinho hardly missed any. But Thiago definitely did. I agree. I'm assuming to think FSG told Klopp to resign me, all right? Okay. Give a like, push the button. Yeah, like it up, guys. Like it. What are we doing for like? Guys, are only on 70 likes. There's 94 of you watching. Hit that like button, guys. Hit that like button. There's 95 of you watching right now. If you're watching on your phone, your mobile, your cell phone, whatever you want to call it, your tablet, go over to that thumb button with your finger if it's a touchable screen and touch that thumb button underneath my video right now. And you'll get the likes up, guys. It's free of charge. Don't cost a thing. Come on. And if you've got watching on your computer, put your cursor over that thumb button and get the likes up. Get them likes up, guys. Come on. Let's do it. Let's do it. Gun Ben in the house. How you doing, my friend? I don't worry about injury-prone players as much anymore. Klopp manages players' fitness very well. He did last season. Totally agree. I absolutely agree. The same can be said about your statements. Jesus. Wow. Guys, chill. Chill. Hit the like button, guys. Don't be a bum. It's free of charge. Big up Savage. So, yeah, Why Nature Boy is on the thing. Everyone knows you go to Savage, yeah. So, he's going to be my co-host every Tuesday night at 8 p.m, guys. So, every Tuesday night at 8 p.m going forward, unless there's a Champions League game, we'll change the day. But every Tuesday night, 8 p.m. going forward, me and Hugo the Savage, as you see there, Nature Boy, he He's going to be my co-host on the show, and we're going to do a call-in show every Tuesday night at 8 p.m. So you guys in the chat, if you want to come in and call in on the show, a bit like Coppish style, we do a Coppish style call-in show. We get the chats open, everyone comes in, we bring you in for a couple of minutes. You say your question to me and Savage and then we'll answer them for you guys. So that is Tuesday night, 8 p.m. So make sure you're all here Tuesday night, 8 p.m. for that call-in show. It should be good. Right past all the chat. There you go. Not doing live on YouTube anymore. Young lad's a YouTuber. I didn't know that. I mean, Matip played nearly a whole season. He certainly did. No, that is one of Klopp's 100%, but the investment is either way bare minimum shortcuts. Mark, I'm sure you're fully aware that I've been against Milner re-signing, and Klopp has been the biggest advocate of Milner re-signing the team. That is true. That is true, Mark. If you don't so, if you've seen Jamrock and Coppish as well, Jamrock's been saying that for time. He has been saying that for a long time. He's just not saying it now. So we'll back Jamrock up there. Hello, everyone. This channel is class. Thank you from the other side of the world, Laos. Big up, Jamie. Oh, we're in Tropical Farm. Big yourself up. Thank you very much. Much appreciated. Jamie, would you ever do a collab with Anfield Agenda? Oh, man. Some people have asked me that before. He's got a massive channel. He probably don't even know I exist. But his channel's huge. He probably doesn't even know I exist. But, yeah, if it was available, of course I would. I like Craig. He's a good bloke. Look, Craig gets himself a bit wound up and a bit upset at times. He reads the bad comments when there's a lot of good comments. But he's a good lad. But he probably doesn't even know I exist. If he does, if anyone knows Anfield Gender and Craig over there, when he's on, everyone go and shout out Jamie Phillips over there to him. Go and tell him. Go and collab with Jamie Phillips Football Chat. Man City Liverpool fan. Go and push the word, guys. Go and push the word. That's how these big YouTubers are getting to know me, guys. If you guys go over there in their live chat, in their comments, and tell them about me. Absolutely, I'm pretty confident we'll get someone. Big up, Liz. Hope you're well. Jack Mack in the house. How you doing, Jack? Yes, I hope you're well. Jack, we're doing good, my man. We're doing good. Yeah, we seemed likely only 2 people on top. We should post on Milner renewal. Yeah, hey, Mr. Thinker, but hey, like I said before, I don't hold nothing against you. We can agree to disagree. Yeah, exactly. Agree to disagree, guys. Agree to disagree. It's all good. Everyone has different opinions. Football is such an opinionated sport. Do you know what I mean? The most opinionated sport in the world is football because we all have different aspects of the game. We all see the game differently. We all see how it's run differently. And that's the great thing about it. So someone's opinion will be completely different to another person's opinion. So what you do, you have an adult conversation about it. You have a little debate. And then you just leave it as that. And, you both had everyone has their say. You know what I mean? And we leave it all out. It's all kosher. It's all cool. Agree, James, is programmer. I'm glad someone agrees with me. No, George, she's a nature boy. She's a lovely young fella. Who are we chatting about? Oh, Liz, yeah. He's really building his channel up. I'll have to check young lad's channel. I'm so far gone that United seem to be instead of it's here on my list. Yeah, exactly. I was even in the chat yesterday saying Milner shouldn't be there. You were. Absolutely fantastic guys, Craig and Connor and Mr. Paddy, Matthew and Chris. Young lad, my man, if you know them, get in their comments and live chat for me, fella, and tell them I exist. Tell them I exist. Tell them to check me out. Tell them to go and check me out. See if they like me. Young lad, I'm deeply confused what in the Catherine Jenner is going on. Sorry, but I just don't see us winning the league with this midfield. You're perfectly entitled to your opinion. And there's nothing. That's what I said. Opinions all differ. Be positive, peaks where Liverpool supporters would smash it. Yeah, exactly. Milner should have been allowed to leave and make a decision on Naby. Thiago is injury prone. Fabinho is his injury woes. But Klopp, I swear Fabinho only missed 3 games last season. I swear Fabinho only missed 3 games last season. I don't think Fabinho is as injury thing as everyone thinks he is. Thiago, yeah. But I swear Fabinho only played 3 games last season. Our kids can get to the quarters or semis of both cups. Can't wait to see Fabio and Elliot lighting up Anfield. I agree. Okay, Vase of Flowers. That's yeah, it's a bit out there, mate. Yeah, I've been happy now for 28 years with 2 kids. No need to dig at me or start a rumour. What is going on here? Did I miss something? I don't understand what's going on. I must have missed something here. I must have missed something here. Guys, don't be rude to Liz. Liz is the best. Liz is number 1. Guys, yeah, leave. I don't know what's going on there, but leave Liz out of it, yeah? Keep positive, Reds, and we are probably in talks with a midfielder as we speak. I love the way we don't do business with the media. We should all know by now. Calm down, yeah. Big up, Alan. Big up, my friend. Mark, I've said a long time ago, which is an unpopular opinion. I don't trust Jurgen Klopp on this rebuild. I've said that because I thought he would hold on to 2 players too long. I think Mo is gone. Mo said it is more than happy. He said it's more than money. If Klopp's staying, the new signing hasn't made him sign yet. I can't see it. I think now when players get into the last year left, they tend to go. I agree. And that makes it harder next season. And in all honesty, I'm just here for the ride. I love being Liverpool fans, ups and downs. The serious people are speaking, it sounds like they want perfection that doesn't exist. Have a Kit Kat. I'd love to have a Kit Kat right now, Savage. You got one? I could kill for a Kit Kat right now. I don't trust the transfer policy, the statement of the sentiment of favouritism. Ooh, sentiment of favouritism. I don't see a lot of that, but why did we go after Tuchemani then if we didn't need another midfielder? Exactly. This is what I'm saying. Don't think if because that was the midfielder Liverpool Football Club wanted. They thought the deal was right at 50 to 60 million for Tuchemani. They thought that was the deal. But read what Paul Joyce says. As long as the deal is correct, Liverpool are not interested. So for them, when Tuchemani went up to 80 million with 20 million add-ons, which is basically 100 million euros, for Liverpool, that was too much money. But Tuchemani, they were very, very interested in. This is the thing, guys. So if a player like that becomes available this summer in that midfield, Liverpool will buy them. That's the thing, guys. They don't want to just get a midfielder for midfielder's sake, basically. You just can't say that out loud. You can't just say, well, we don't want to get midfielders for a midfield. So they're basically looking for the right type. Tuchemani was the midfielder Liverpool wanted, but they weren't willing to pay 100 million euros for him like Real Madrid were. So it weren't the right deal for him. But at the time he was around the 50 million, before Real Madrid got interested and involved, Liverpool would have done that deal. If Real Madrid never got involved in a Tuchemani bid, I'm telling you right now, Tuchemani would be a Liverpool player right now. We'd have still bought Darwin Núñez, and Tuchemani would be a Liverpool player right now, in my opinion. Because Real Madrid got involved, they could go up to 100 million euros. Liverpool went, nah, we're not having that for that. At Mark, Henderson should be 6th choice by now. He said Henderson played the most minutes last year in midfield, almost 3,800 minutes by someone who's probably. I agree. Nature or Snickers. Can't have a Snickers, Liz. I'm allergic to peanuts. Trying to kill me. We're not just going to drop off a cliff. I think we're pushed City all the way again. We lost that league last season by fine margins, exactly. Fourth or first people based on ability. Or said Savage. I love hating away rival. I love hating away rival teams. Yes. I agree on that. Liz, very true, though. It's too much calories for me at this point, so I'm trying to cut some body fat. Oh, shut up. Shut up. Trying to cut some body fat. Get out of it, man. Get out of it. Savage, you're making me feel bad. Milner offloaded. Hendo becomes a new Milner. Yeah. I really don't rate Calvin Phillips. I think he'll be a bench player. I don't understand the Calvin Phillips thing. The man's injury prone. We're on about buying midfielders, and then people tell me Calvin Phillips. The man's injury prone. And his new extension that Jurgen Klopp agreed to, he actually has more say in transfers going forward. He does. But no, Kukura is better than Zinchenko. Yeah, that's because Zinchenko's a midfielder. He's not even a left back. I don't even want to be honest, I have no idea why Man City plays Zinchenko at left back. The man's a midfielder. Did you see how good he was against you with the Ukraine against Scotland and Wales? He ran the game. Tremendous midfielder, Zinchenko. Very, very good midfielder. Why the hell he's playing left back, I have no idea. Makes no sense. Very good midfielder. So yeah, Cucurella would obviously be an upgrade because he is a left back. Oh no, what I was doing, I was comparing programmer. I was comparing. I weren't saying everything. I was comparing the two positions with the two teams. Likewise, just found the second quote post-COVID. It's a wealthy club with no problems, but the policy has to be here is clear. We spend what we earn. If we earn more, we spend more. I don't eat chocolate, but some people need to hydrate and have a snack. The doom gloom is too much. Milner wanted to leave in summer because he wasn't ready to retire and wanted to play more games and hated playing fullback. Now he resigns a 1-year extension. You only sign that if they're get to that bit in a minute. They are replacing Panadino with Phillips. He renewed Mr. Milner's contract. Yeah, I just think Calvin Phillips is well injury prone, guys. I just think Calvin Phillips is proper injury prone. Klopp putting his faith in the youngsters, so let's hope he gets it right. Exactly. Did you not hear the part where I said Liverpool have record revenues this year? The certainty fans are talking. You would think you work for Liverpool, FSG, or your Klopp's assistant. Let's be honest. It's a lot of regurgitating articles and tweets in your own words. Yeah, exactly. There you go. If we earn less, we can spend less. We just have to agree, disagree. Fair enough. What a piece of work. What a piece of work is a Liverpool fan? I don't know. Jamie, you're giving all these Twitter idiots too much time. All Sentinel Reds. No, we'll challenge again for everything. Yeah, I agree. I agree with you. Yeah, of course, I agree, my friend. I agree. Better than Costas and KP only had one injury. Its season doesn't make him injury prone. Well, he keeps getting injured at the moment, my friend. He keeps getting injured at the moment. He was injured all last season, then got injured again for England and last week. He had an injury in his first season, I believe, in the Premier League, and I believe that he was injured before that in the Championship as well. So he has had a lot of injuries. Inflate in the facilities. Okay. What makes everyone so confident that Jude will come to us? Anyway, there's no guarantees in the transfer window. Look at it. Mbappe drama. That's a good point. Wow, guys, you guys are so upset with each other. Guys, let's just be chilled, man. At least sign him now on loan into Dortmund. Jamie, the club has assurances that Salah will stay, just in my opinion. Hopefully. Let's go. You would think a terrorist captured our fans and forced them to support Liverpool. Some people want to try the NBA with the way everyone is thinking. Jude levels up Liverpool instantly. Harvey will do better this season. Season as it should be better. Okay. It's so obvious Sarah's leaving. Expected that like in February. Jamie, answer me this. We are fully. If we was fully in for Mané, wasn't we? At least 6 million. Did we drop out and sign Nunes, or the plan to sign both? The plan was to sign both, man. What I'm hearing is Liverpool will always go by Darwin Nunes this season anyway. The plan was Liverpool will always go by Darwin Nunes this season. That's why it was done so early. It's not like Darwin Nunes was. I would agree to this if we bought Darwin Nunes really late into the transfer window. But the reason we bought him early as the transfer window opened. And the Tuchemeni thing, I think is the midfielder we wanted. I think that's the midfielder we wanted. That's what I'm saying. If the midfielder is available right now for the right price, Liverpool will do it right now at the right price. Tuchemeni, they believed, was the right player at the right price, but Real Madrid came in after him as well and offered money that Liverpool weren't going to compete with, and that's why they let him go. If Real Madrid didn't come in for Tuchemeni, I believe we would have bought Tuchemeni and Darwin Nunes this summer. Jamie, Dortmund want Jude this season. That makes you say they have money for 2. Not available to play 15. That's a viable. Nothing wrong with the NBA. Go Celtics. But yes, it's amazing how some fans find only negative. Yeah, I mean, it's going to be hard going on Twitter, guys. Going to be hard going on Twitter. I'll tell you that right now, because some people are going off their nuts. And it ain't just people I know on Twitter. It's actually Liverpool YouTubers as well. Liverpool YouTubers are saying it as well. Yeah, a lot of Liverpool YouTubers are really are going a bit over the top. Apparently, this is new in from Chris Bascom, guys. So, with Liverpool not pursuing another midfielder ahead of the start of this season, Oxlade-Chamberlain may calculate the opportunities will present themselves at Anfield again. There you go. Told you. So, Ox is staying, guys. The Ox is staying. Liverpool are not buying a midfielder, so the Ox is going to stay. Now, me and Savage have said this a few times on the channel. A fit Oxlade-Chamberlain, is still a very good footballer. You know, we're on about we want a midfielder that can shoot from outside the box, that can get into the box at the end of crosses and score goals. The Ox can do that, guys. He can actually do that. His problem is his fitness. If he can stay fit, and it's a big question mark, if he can stay fit, guys, then Oxlade-Chamberlain can be a very good player for us next season. He really can. Really can. So, yeah, that's an article by Chris Bascom that's just come out. Chris Bascom, it's just come out now saying that if we ain't buying in the midfield this summer, opportunity could come in for Ox this summer. So, there you go. I don't think Mo should be demoralised for honouring his contract. It's disappointing. We love him as a player and he's extremely talented, but if we were honest, the club business ain't his problem. Exactly. You never walk alone, my Liverpool. Yes, Jude Bellingham. Big up Victor. Salah is irreplaceable, or else would be several season wonder. Yeah. A record breaker for 40 million. That's so true. Like 5 season wonder now, only. I'm pretty sure that Jamrock says to Sinclair, I'm pretty confident that there is money there, not to only get Nunes to be getting a high price, but so do I agree. Big up Rams. Oh, I went right past Rams. Big up Ram. You about, my man? That rhymed, sorry. But Ram, if you're about, let me know still, because I'm so behind the chat. Chat's going mad today. The chat's going mad. I'm an NBA fan, to be honest, but you see what I mean, the drafts, etc. You know, Savage, we get you, my man, we get you. Man City's group now owns Palmero Sports Washington again. Yeah, Man City have got more fingers in more pies than, yeah, I know, it's bad, ain't it? Great. Bellingham alone solves everything we need back up on top of him. Okay, fair enough, guys. Liverpool didn't respect Mane. Says Guna 2.0 Bennett. I'm not sure about that. 80 million TV money, 30 million second prize, 50 million Champions League. We made 160 million just from prize money this season. That we have. That's a lot of money. I'm so far behind these chats, guys. Sorry, I'm going to get through them. Man delights me not on even. What the hell are you chatting about? If Ramsey does well at fullback, does that mean Trent goes in midfield sometime if we're short in midfield? Me and Savage said this last night on the show last night, guys. You don't, as Jurgen Klopp has said himself, why would you put the best right back in? Why would you put the best right back in the world in midfield? Jurgen Klopp said himself. And with Trent in midfield, you've got to remember, when Trent's at right back, he's got no one behind him or beside him. He's only got everyone in front of him. When Trent's in midfield, do you really think opposition teams are not going to press the hell out of him in midfield, knowing how good he is at passing the ball? He'll have players behind him, coming tackling, players beside him, players in front of him. He won't have that time on the ball like the luxury he does at right back. That's why I'm like, there's no point doing it. There's no point doing it. James Fitz Football Chat, Jurgen is only ruthless if you cross him. Klopp has said he won't force a player out. Nature Boy, what NBA teams do you like? Basketball sucks. I said that out loud, didn't I? Jesus. Almost 100 for the Champions League final, 50. I blame it all on Tyrone Mings. I'm with you. I'm with you, Savage. Tyrone Mings is totally to blame. Fucking Mings. No particular reason, just because it makes sense. I'm sure if you ask Sol Souness, he would tell you Liverpool's issues are Pogba's fault. Dear me. If we can't spend on two players, he has to pick one, hence the decision. It's clear as daylight given the money he assigned to. Fran in the house. How you doing, Fran? I went in the midfielder, but this has 4-2-3-1 written all over it. He has 4 or 5 options for 2 sitters. Yeah, that's a good point. Klopp has transformed us, no doubt, but I'm getting really sick of people saying we can't question the club's decisions anymore. I agree, Anish. I absolutely agree. Jude has been top 5 football. Yeah, I'm going to take back the Jude thing. I'll take back the Jude thing, guys. I'll take back the Jude thing. Get Jude in now and make a difference. I'm going to take it completely back. That's rewind. Rewind, okay? I'll take it back. Forget what I said. Jude makes a difference. You guys are beating me into it. I agree. Buy the away kit from JD and get a Kalana. That is a good point. You pay it off a little bit at a time. You don't have to waste all your money in one go. Hi, Jamie. We have managed to agree with FIFA Cameron. 4 million up front, 2.5 million confirmed on Sky Sports. Nice business. It is good business. Go be a good player. You clearly feel there isn't money. Any money? Okay, keep believing that. Same here with the mislit. Right, Jamrock and Mr. Sinclair. Chill, guys. Chill. It's Australia and America going at it now. Chill out, guys. Chill. Disagree, guys, and move along. Agree to disagree and move along. This is that. Problem is Man City are owned by a country. Exactly. Okay, guys. Hit the like button, people. Yes, let's hit the likes. 79 likes. We're 20 a like. How are we not on 100 likes yet, guys? We're giving you gold here. 100 likes, guys. Come on, hit that likes, guys. Hit them likes. If you're watching on your mobile, your cell phone, your tablet, your Microsoft Surface, whatever you're watching on, hit your finger and press that like button, guys, on your touchable device. If you're watching on your computer, go over your cursor and hit that fun button. The likes are on 83 now. We want 100 likes on this video. I am not going to stop till we get 100 likes. Do sports washing. Isn't the nexus of an argument? Okay, guys, you two need to chill. Joe, hello all. Have we signed a fit? Yes, Gabriel, Calvin Phillips will be having a medical by the weekend, I think. Big up. Is Kate going to the World Cup? I can't remember, actually. I don't think so. No, I don't think so. That kid Ramsey can play right mid if needed. He's got the skill to go past players and cards. hold the ball, especially against the low block. Yeah, he's a very good player. Salah scored the first game of the season. We have scored 8 out of 8, new record. Goal shortlist time is on 7 at the moment. That is a good point. He has scored in every opening Premier League game so far. Yeah, talking about Mo, guys, everyone's talking about who's going to win Golden Boot next season. It's going to be Mo Salah. Everyone's talking about who's going to score more between Haaland and Nuno and Darwin Núñez, Haaland, Harry Kane, Son. It's going to be Mo Salah. Mo Salah's had no summer football. He's not going to the World Cup. He's going to be extremely rested. He's not going to play the FA Cup and League Cup, in my opinion. He's going to be ready. Yeah, Mo Salah will be golden. I'm telling you, don't count Mo out. All I'm saying is Chuck Norris is available and free. So if we get him, we win the Prem for the next years in a row. Just get Chuck in. Just get Chuck in. Get Chuck Norris in. That shit housery with Chuck Norris in midfield, just karate chopping everyone in his way. Oh dear. Yeah, guys, let's chill. Let's chill. If Fabinho, Hendo, or Thiago get medium-term injuries, we ain't winning no league. Asking our backup to play 10 plus games straight, we will drop points to Stephen Duffy. Fair enough. Guys, I can't convince you otherwise, and that's cool. That's cool. That's what this channel's for. Come on, have your say. I won't discriminate. Okay. Mr. Sinclair dropping him Apollo Creed on some Rocky 2. Oh, yeah, I saw it. He is as well. I don't know if he knew he did it, but he did. Oh, dear. Look, if we get Bellingham next season, I'm proper happy, don't Jamie Phillips is talking facts and taking names. Big up Jamie Reno. Big up Jamie Reno. It's not about how hard you hit it. It's about how hard you can get hit and keep moving forward. How much you can take, keep you. I swear. Oh dear, what is it? Are we on the Rocky quote? Are we on the Rocky quotes? I hope you and your family are well. Big up. I'll big out Jamrock with a super chat. Sorry, Jamrock. I'm so behind the chats. I didn't see it come in, my man. Hey, Jamie, do you watch Mo Charter and Coppish yesterday? I certainly did, Jamrock. I caught the beginning of it. Yeah, my man, I caught the beginning of it. Appreciate the love, Jamrock, as always, my friend. If Harvey Elliott has to start, he did last season, this coming, but without the injuries of last season, we might regret the complaining. Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying, guys. Harvey Elliott. I've been on Harvey Elliott. I'm calling we got Mo Salah as the Egyptian king, and Harvey Elliott is the young prince. I might be building it. I built him up last season. I think Harvey Elliott is special. I think Harvey Elliott is special. And I think he's got a very high ceiling. And give Harvey Elliott the game time. Give Harvey. I'm telling you right now, if Harvey Elliott didn't get injured last season, I reckon he played about 20 to 25 games in the Premier League this season. Easy. I reckon he would have played a lot of games this season. But the injury, obviously, unfortunately, caused a problem. But let's not forget how good Harvey was before that injury. Now he's had time to rest. He's going to have a pre-season. He's going to come back leaner and fitter and ready to go. I'm telling you, Harvey Elliott's going to be a problem next season. Yeah, cost. Creed 4. Jamie, this is giving me Danny Ward vibes when they said he would be our number one, but we brought in Allison. I think a surprise will come. Well, that's a good point. Remember the old Danny Ward thing? Oh, he's going Liverpool number one. You remember that when it was all like, no! A big up again, Jamrock. Thank you very much. Much love to you, Jamrock. LFC on course to a record 580 million plus sterling in revenue. Yeah, making money. We're making that green. But big up to you, Jamrock, for your super chat again, my friend. It's much appreciated. Much love to you. Mo was full confidence at that time, and he tried the chip. You're saying that Darwin would have scored that well, who knows, but no guarantee. What I'm saying is I think Darwin Núñez is a more clinical finisher than Mo Salah. I don't think Mo's clinical. I don't think Mo's like a super clinical finisher. I think he's a great finisher, I don't think Mo's a super clinical finisher. I think Darwin Núñez is. And I think Darwin Núñez would. He's going to get the odd goal here and there. We couldn't score last season because we didn't have that clinical finisher. Big up, Jody. Klopp said we don't need a centre back on goalkeeper. Broke 2 world records inside 6 months. That's Klopp's narrative. He's worrying me. At Jamie, question: do you think we are beating Chelsea, Spurs, and City with this exact midfield in terms of matches? Yeah, of course we are. Maybe not City, but definitely Chelsea and Spurs. Look, everyone's getting on this Spurs bandwagon, yeah? I don't think Bentancur's that great. I don't think, is it Skip, the other midfielder? I don't think he's that great. I think Basuma and Højbjerg are very similar. So I don't think the midfield's tremendous. I mean, I think everyone's just getting... And they bought Perisic, who's going to be 34 by the time the season starts. And he's never played in the Premier League. Kulusevski is a good piece of business. I think him and Son and Kane are going to be tremendous. They've got arguably the best front three in the league. There's no doubt about that. But I think we're going a bit... It's not worried to... And Dej Spence and Nottingham Forest, I'm not about Dej Spence. I don't think he's that great. If they get him, so be it. He's quick, and that's about it. I've seen him many times. Don't think he's that great. I think he's well overrated. But don't worry about Spurs so much. Jesus Christ. I mean, Basuma and... They can't play Basuma and Højbjerg together because there'll be no creativity. I just don't think we have to worry so much at the moment. Chelsea, I don't know what's going to happen with Chelsea. We don't know. I mean, they've got to replace Rudiger, Christensen, and Azpilicueta before they do anything else this season. So Chelsea are not going to be, you know, Chelsea fans. Go and talk to Chelsea fans right now. They're depressed. Chelsea fans are looking at us thinking, why are we moaning about anything? You go and talk to Chelsea fans right now. They're like, why are Liverpool fans moaning about anything? You've got Carvalho in, Calvin Ramsey in, and Darwin Núñez in. And you've kept everyone else apart from Mane who's left, and you've got money for him. If you ask Chelsea fans, they're like, why are Liverpool fans moaning? Chelsea fans have got a place for Rudiger, Christensen, and Azpilicueta. And the player they want is from Sevilla doesn't want to go to Chelsea. He looks like he wants to go to Barcelona. So, yeah, it's still City, guys. It's still City. It's the only team I'm worried about. It's the only team. I know what you mean, same kind of thing. I've got, but they did, we didn't, and they won the league by a point. That's true. City beat Chelsea twice, though, Jay, and that's 6 points. We drew with them 2 points. We also dropped points against Brentford and Brighton. If we beat one of them, we would have won the league. If we beat Brentford, we were 3-2 up against Brentford, guys. We were 3-2 up against Brentford. We were 2-0 up against Brighton. If we just won one of them games, we would have been Premier League champions, guys. So the draws against the top four wouldn't have mattered. It's not the draws against the top. The draws against the top four are fine. We dropped points against Brentford and Brighton. And we were in the lead for both of them games. We win just one of them games, we're Premier League champions. It's all fine margins, like Gunben says. It's fine margins. It's fine margins. Big up, Liz. Peace out, Liz. Jamrock, another super chat. Big up, Jamrock. Rev expected to jump to 650 million next year of expansion. Yeah, our revenue will keep going up and up and up. And hopefully whenever our revenue keeps going up and up and up, we can make the wage structure in our club bigger at the same time. So all this won't keep happening to us. So if the revenue keeps going up and up and up, the wage structure can stretch out as well. So it's good for everyone. But big up Jamrock as well for another super chat. You're the man. Bobby probably replaced by Núñez. Same with Jude Sadio, Thiago Diaz. Chats Bobby only gets a deal with Mo leaves. Yeah, probably. Liverpool have announced pre-tax profit of 42 million in a year. Turnover increased during that period, 78 million. It's 533 million. It's money available that's significant, not a gross amount for the year. You know what, guys? All the money stuff and the tax thing and the revenue, it sort of goes over my head because I have no idea. I can't compute them numbers. I see their numbers, I'm like, I can't compute it. So if you guys are good at that, big up to you. When I see it, I'm like, I don't know what that means. Do you know what I mean? I don't really get what it all means at the end of the day, because I don't know where the money goes in the club. I don't know where the money mainly goes in the club. Does the money go on transfers, or does the money go on wages? Does the money go on rebuilding the Anfield? Does it go on acts? Does it go? Where does it all go? So I get confused by it all. Am I the only one not rating Cater? Don't dislike him, just don't see him seem to shoot or pass. No, you're correct. Roger Pot in the house, fair play blows, he's not the issue, but we do need a first team mid Hendo, Millie, Jones, Elliot Carvalho to be all rotating squad players. Sir Faz, hello everyone, big up Sir Faz. Also, money available for transfers is not dependent on net profit. Transfer fees are amortised and paid in instalments. The only fees we are paying now, I believe. Fabinho only got an injury towards the back end of the season. I swear he only missed 3 games. I swear he only missed 3 games. Jack in the house, cannot wait, lads. Smashing it, much love. Be up to Jack. Guys, don't forget to subscribe to Jack Mac TV. Go and check him out on his channel. He's smashing it over there. I think he's almost on 5K subscribers. Go and check him out, guys. He's doing amazing stuff. Go and check him out. James in the chat says Thiago and Jota. I've never called him before. Jamrock, call in, mate. Tuesday, 8 p.m. Jamrock, 8 p.m. on Tuesday. Make sure you come in, call in, have a chat. I'd like to hear from you on Tuesday night, my man. I actually think either Craig or Terry mentioned you on their channel. I don't remember which one. Oh, big up to them. Big up to them. I'll have to go back and have a look. I know someone sent a super chat to the Football Terrace the other day, and Terry read it out and it said, like, go and check out Jamie Phillips. You need to get him on your channel. He's a good guy. I thought, thank you very much. Much love. So people are spreading the word. Love it. You guys spread the word about me. Beautiful. We'll have a better aggregate result of 9-0 against United in the Premier League. Re-signing Milner and extension to Naby is also cost-effective to use a limited amount of money available. For a while, it is needed the most. Mane's first team and to replace midfielders in Naby and Milner we have. It's not solely based on our season, it's normal soft tissues. Yeah. I mean, before that, I agree, yeah. Last season, it was cool. Season beforehand, yeah, I agree. Calvin Ramsey, done deal. Yes, Herschel, how you doing, my friend? Nicholas, how you doing? Lads, we're here to have a laugh and talk football, not disrespect people. Yeah, exactly. All be cool in the chat. All cool in the chat. Good afternoon, James. Sorry, Mr. No, you don't apologise for anything, Mr. Conway. I hope you're good, my friend. We are after the guy Klopp, who's been the only one who's got this model to work in its 12 years. I don't think anyone's after Klopp. If anyone's after Klopp, that's madness. All I'm saying is that I don't think we can just drop all the problems on one doorstep. What I'm saying is we're all collective. You know, we all work for each other. You know, the owners and Klopp, they get on. They're very good friends. They talk all the time. I think they have the same ideas in football together, so they all work together like that. So that's why I'm saying if you go, you can't just blame one person and say the other person's not to blame. If you know what I mean. If you know what I mean. But yeah, Klopp's the man. And he is definitely the only one who's got this model to work. There is no doubt about that. And that's what I'm saying. Klopp likes this model. I think Klopp likes the model we've got. And he can make it work. And that's what makes him so unique and so special at the same time. I just popped in, but it's really hard work playing for a Klopp side and easier club or more money than, yeah, exactly. Correct, Jamie. LFC are only going to pay a certain amount of money. If they meet their valuation, they will not overpay. Exactly. That's why we don't get in bidding wars. I'll go and get a German midfielder. Klopp watched Tuchel but didn't give him now. He went Bellingham, but can't get him till next season. My issue with the transfer policy is that we didn't go after Tuchel last year when Chelsea didn't get him because he was guaranteed minutes. Because he couldn't be guaranteed minutes. Yeah, I remember you saying that actually. Jamrock does not know what we're talking about. views. Let's just be nice in the chat, guys. Let's be nice in chat. Everyone has different opinions to everybody, you know. We don't all have the same opinions. But just let the chat flow. Get the chat flow, guys, and be all cool. How are we allowing Ox and Taki to leave that thing? I think Ox is staying now. But what I've just read, I think Ox is staying. Max Bax, how you doing? He's not injury prone. Sire, that's crazy. Okay, Jammer. Monts in the house. Jamie, don't miss. Jamie, don't miss, man. Hope you're good and work turning in. Big up, Monts. Guys, go and check out Big Six Bands. Go and check out Monts over there. Go and subscribe to him. Doing amazing things on his channel. I think he might be close to 1,300 or 1,400 now. Go and check him out. Go and subscribe to him. Good guy. Go and check him out. I said Godspeed doesn't take off my views. Why are we pointing fingers at Klopp, who's been the only one who's got this model working, this 12-year model? Needs Klopp, not the other way. Why? I don't know who's having a go. I'm not having a go at Klopp. I love Klopp. Ramsey at Liverpool for 6.5 minutes officially confirmed. Calvin Ramsey reminds me of Drake from Drake and Josh with that. I have no idea who you're on about. I'll take your word for it though. We will challenge, but there is a difference between challenging and winning. Exactly, Jerome. Exactly. Good nature boy. We've been playing second fiddle for City for too long. It's getting tiring, irritating, and annoying. Yeah, but I get what you're saying, but we need other teams to step up on Man City. It can't just be us constantly. We need other teams to step up on Man City. Ramsey's a done deal. What you're saying, Jeremy? You're good, brother. There you go. James Wiltshire, that can't be the plan because there isn't any funds to purchase those two players in the same window. I am so behind the chats. I forgot what I said. I sent a DM to Jude Bellingham on Twitter just saying for a reply and keep you guys updated. No, lads, we have to miss on buy Phillips from Leeds unless we need him to keep Oxford and Navy company on the trim table. He can, Jamie, but he doesn't. Oxstave, for God's sake, has been filled with whack. Diamond Sam was right. He called this a week or so ago. I think he did, actually, yeah. Yeah, I'm good for him, just showing some love. Ox has done nothing since 2018. Oh, Jesus Christ. I don't think Jude Bellingham is an unpolite guy. I'm sure he'll reply. I'm surprised his DMs are open. Here's a shout. Ramsey hits the ground running. New right back. Trent moves a bit. And I'm not sure about that, but I like your optimism. Appropriate. Appreciate it, bro. Question. Why do you not have a channel? I think you'd be good at it. Yeah, he's got good views, ain't he? He's having True. Ox is a baller when given a run of games. What chances he had lately? Ox versus a fully fit Nottingham Forest was awful. Very true. Not to mention his attitude ain't going to improve us going forward. Not the player he was. Apparently, Forest and Fulham have bid for Nico. Yeah, I see Nico going to Fulham. And my employer doesn't look kindly on that type of stuff, and I would be treading dangerous waters with the content from the channel, even my own personal views. Big up, Jamrock. When they press him, Trent, that opens up space for other players. He didn't have a run of games to get. Okay, it's been nice, guys. It's been nice. It's been nice. It's been nice. It's been nice. I don't know where all this. The chat's usually nice, guys. What is chat? What is going on? I strongly advise to activate my social media. General, I feel you, but there are always around that. Faceless channel, just audio and images, short content. That way you can get your voice without bothering anyone, but I do understand. Emotional. What you're on about now, these statements are like 20 minutes. Jesus Christ. Guys, let's chill. Let's chill. Let's chill in the chat. Let's chill in the chat. If Klopp's going, Liverpool will have an academy like old Barcelona will have an amazing conveyor belt of players and talent. That's very true. Cav Oldham. I ain't seen Cav in time. Cav, how you been, my friend? Best signing we can make this summer is Salah. Can't handle media circus all next season if he doesn't. That's a good point. Haaland will score more, but that's because Nunes won't start as many and Haaland will be on the pens. Yeah, that's true. Big up Michael Wilson. Jamie, personally, I would have killed for a midfield, but I've got a feeling Trent might be playing some games in midfield this season. You guys all think that he's going to be playing in midfield this season. I mean, big up to you guys if he does. Views on social media account Fred, whether mine or not, cause damage to the company, so we're strongly against. We're afraid from leaving El Jamrock. I think we should start our own joint channel, call it Cred TV. Kidding, as a civil servant, can't do one, even though I think I'd like to. Timing sucks down under. Be up, Mr. Sinclair. Yeah, guys, there's nothing. Yeah, do your channels, man. Do your channels. Get out there. Put your voice out there. Let people know your points and views. You know, not everyone's always going to agree. When you do YouTube, not everyone's going to agree with what you're saying. You know what I mean? You just got to be ready for it. Big up, Monts. Smash the likes, as Mont says, guys. No, we're 10 away from 100, guys. Come on. There's 67 of you watching. We need 10 more likes, guys. Hit them like button. Come on. Tap, 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 tap. I work in PE for a boutique. It's not that we don't have the money. It's just about if we feel we need to spend it money-wise, then obviously are loaded. They can spend up to 200 million if they want. That is true. Do you know what, guys? It's not the transfer money that's the problem. It's the wages. We can all spend 200-300 million every transfers all the time. It's actually the wages that are the problem with the transfer. I hear where you're coming from, James, but all those teams will fight the best against us except City. Yeah, you got a good point there, Drone. Got a good point, my friend. The money goes into all the above. Even though City are by these players, I don't think they create a bigger gap. We can still match them, but we're only focused on Champions League and Premier League. I agree. I think the FA Cup, League Cup, will be put onto one side, and it's all going to be about the FA Cup, the Premier League, Champions League. I agree. Big up Jack as well. Much love, mate. All one big family, Liverpool playing. Exactly. Great show, bro. Big up, Nicholas. We deserve it. LFC journalists are saying Hawks might be staying here. I know it's mad. I'm so behind these chats. It's madness. I cannot wait for the Pogba documentary to drop on Amazon tomorrow for the clips. Looks like he shows him and Robola before his passing, turning down 300k United. They disrespect Paul bad. I didn't even know he had a documentary coming out. I'll look out for that. Hit the like. See you later. Great job, Jane. Big up, my friend. Thank you for coming in. There was another Paul who was chewing his daughter's toes and didn't get half as much. Oh my word. Oh my word. Yeah, I agree. He did like his daughter's toes. Fabinho played 29 games this season. 2020. Fabinho played 29 games this season. 2021 30 games. Nate spoiler for that Arsenal on Amazon. Get the popcorn out. Have to go, guys. Have a great day. Big up, Nicholas. The Arsenal doc should be renamed from All or Nothing to Nothing or Nothing. That way they have more creative freedom. It's so true. That is so true. The summer heat must have people in the chat aggy. Yeah, I mean, everyone's a bit aggy today, ain't they, True Dog? Everyone seems a bit aggy today. It's unusual for the channel. Woohoo. Jamie, sorry, I've been really busy with work. Try and catch up when I can. Just smash it, make it go. Big up to you, Cav. Yeah, nice to see you again, though, mate. Nice to see you back in here. Hit the like buttons for the in-house entertainment. Yeah, exactly. You guys might be a bit aggy in the chat. I can understand it, but you're all love, guys. All love, and I know you don't mean it. No, it's all friendship here. It's all friendship. Season will go on just like the rest. Liverpool and City neck and neck. Will come down to head-to-head to referee decisions like last season. That's a good point. In his 4 years at Liverpool, Fabinho missed a total of 48 games. So he's missed 48 games in 4 years. I think too bad. He's missed 48 games in 4 years. There's 38 games a season. 30, 60, 90, 100, 20. Is that like 200 games with 40? I mean, considering the position he plays, I don't think that's... I don't know. I don't know if that's too bad or not. Run up the lights and get done up. The door is open. Welcome to Uso's Penitentiary. Welcome to ones. Jamie, these journalists don't know everything. It's still a long way in transfer window changes quickly, so it does. If Ox is staying, then Perry is staying, and if she is staying, then I'm here for it. She's a legend. Seriously, Ox has a talent, a small percentage of me believes he can still do it. One last chance, like one more for 100 likes. Come on, guys, smash the 100 likes, and then I can go. 99. Who's going to be number 100 on the likes, guys? Who's going to be 100 on the likes? Big up to everyone who's hit the like button today. Much appreciated. Much appreciated everyone who's come in and watched. Make sure you subscribe to the channel, guys. Make sure you hit the like button. We're on 100. There we go. Big up to everybody. And yeah, I've been saying some of these journalists are only going to give their opinions, not making statements based on someone telling them exactly. We got everyone hitting that like button, guys. Much love, guys. 100 likes, 101 now. We've done it. We smashed it. Make sure you hit the like button. Make sure you hit the subscribe button as well, guys. Loads more stuff coming up on the channel. So, guys, that is me done. That is me kaput, finished. You've had me all day. So, that's 2 videos you've had off me today, guys. 8:30 this morning, football fixture review. Now we've done the transfer review. I'll be back tomorrow. Guys. What is it? Friday. I'll be back tomorrow, guys. Anyone was wondering, my 2010 season review will be tomorrow. I couldn't find my... I did all the information on it on my computer, and I couldn't find my file, and then I found it today. So that video will be up tomorrow. So if anyone wants a bit of a laugh tomorrow and look back at times that may have been a little bit shit, shall we say, tune in tomorrow's video, guys, because tomorrow's video at 12:30 is going to be a good one. It's the Roy Hodgson season review. I know you guys have been waiting for it. Tomorrow is the Roy Hodgson season review. We are going to review the whole season of 2010 through the first game to the last game. We'll go look at the transfers, the players that came in, the matches, the games, the goals. We'll go look at it all tomorrow, guys. It should be a good one, so make sure you all tune in tomorrow, 12:30. It's a bit of fun. A bit of a fun show tomorrow, guys. Nothing serious. We're going to chill a little bit. No transfer talk. We're just going to sit back, relax, have a bit of fun, and do a 2010 season review. Might cheer us all up a little bit as well, because you can see where we were to where we are now. So yeah, it's going to be good. I've got an idea to make the chat easier to handle for you, bro. I'll miss you. What's that? Big up, Savage. There is history with these journalists. Danny Ward, remember, he was supposed to be number 1. Yeah, that's true. CC and Jamie and Roy Hodgson. Jay with the war. I understand content creators having to cover these things, but I ignore most words. So big up, Jam. Guys, so tomorrow, 12:30, a bit of fun. We're going to do the season review, 2010. We're going to chill out, not talk about transfers, not talk about midfielders. We're going to chill out and have a bit of fun tomorrow, guys. So I'll see you on the channel tomorrow, 12:30 p.m, guys. Make sure you're there. Big up to everyone and enjoy the rest of your day. And good night to Mr. Sinclair, who is in Australia right now. Big up to you, my friend.